Hello, my name is Richard Blackstone and I welcome you to this foundational series that we're going to be presenting here. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the spiritual concepts of life and then mold ourselves into the ability to create our lives consciously so that we can really create not only our own lives but create a new world model for the world to live in. So what we're going to do is start tonight with these foundational principles. And so tonight we're going to discuss what I like to call the three simple immutable laws of the universe. So let's go right into the material. Now the first simple immutable law is that love is who we really are. You know, at our core, at our very essence, what we are is this concept, this process that we call unconditional love. That is who you really are, because all of us come from the one source, and that one source is unconditional love. Now the second immutable law of the universe is that we are all one. You know, at the highest levels of our consciousness, we are all one in this giant matrix called life. And the reason we're all one is because we are all part of the source of everything that exists. You exist, so you are part of the source. Everything in existence is part of the source, which makes us at the higher levels all one. Now, there's also some very good empirical evidence that we're all one in a very real physical sense. And you know, I'm going to talk about that in a later video, so that's kind of exciting. But right now, let's just accept this idea that we are all one at the higher levels of our consciousness. And so the third immutable idea is this concept that we're all here to create our lives in any manner that we choose. Now, isn't that a cool principle to live by? You know, we have the ability to create our lives in any manner so that we can be, do, and have whatever we desire in our lives. Now, did you hear that? You can be, do, and have whatever you desire into your life. You know, because we're not here to discover life. We're here to create our lives. We have the ability to create our lives in any manner we choose. Now, do you know that? See, we're all doing it anyway, whether you know it or not. We are all creating our lives, and we're creating our world society collectively in the same manner. Now, the difference between you knowing that or not is answered by the question, are you creating consciously or unconsciously? And unfortunately, in most of our societies, we are conditioned to much live our lives unconsciously. But we're going to change all that. That's why you're here. That's why we're making this video series, so that we can change the paradigm of life. We're going to shift out of the mentality of fear and separation, and we're going to move into a paradigm of love and oneness. So that's kind of our mission here. And this little tidbit, these three immutable laws, is just going to kind of get us off going, because what we're going to do is lay another foundation, a very solid foundation from which we can grow this concept of who we really are and why we are here. So to get us going on this giant adventure that we're embarking on, I've developed a little product, and it's just a dandy, and what it does, it's going to tell you a lot more about the three immutable laws of love, oneness, and creation in the form of a book. And it's free. I'm going to give it to you tonight. You can download it tonight and be reading it in 5 minutes if you want. So what we're going to do is just go to my website, www.nutsandboltsspirituality.com, and then just click on the download for the free book, and the book is titled The Three Simple Immutable Laws of the Universe. So you should be able to remember that. So yeah, do that. We'll get going on this series. We're going to have a lot of fun, folks. So I'm so excited. Go to my website, www.nutsandboltsspirituality.com, And when you get there, just get the free download, and you can learn more about what we talked about tonight. So I'm looking forward to our next meeting, and until then, live in love.